Hello everyone, my name is Minkwarrior and we're back playing Alone With You, a sci-fi romantic adventure. So we're not at the part of the science romantic adventure, but we're right now searching for parts for the communications. If you take a recap, we're searching for parts to escape this planet we're trying to terraform. For how many years? Ah, God, I forgot already. But anyway, let's move on. There are some floors downstairs that are already unlocked. Yes, we're going downstairs. And this one is unlocked. Go! What is over here? That appears to be a heat-absorbing synthetic blanket. It looks like it was hung up on that conduit. What do you think it was used for? A blanket, I guess. True, that is their intended use. That room likely doesn't have enough running equipment in to keep it very warm. Hey, I got it right. Last time I said it was a curtain. A stack of pocket-sized physical books, I see. It looks like they're mostly guides to social interaction and workplace issues. I suppose whoever owned these books was, as you say, boning up? Is that what you can say? Yeah, you got me. Perhaps we can both work on our slang together then. In any case, the owner of these books seemed to be studying social skills. Yeah, sure. Make jokes if you like. It looks like that portable terminal still has a tiny bit of battery life left. That model was known for being quite long-lasting. I can use your scan of its components as a guide for making the escape ship communications equipment more efficient. Now we only need one more communication part in this area. Oh, I hope I didn't miss any notes. That's unlocked. Elevator. Okay, so I really am hoping I didn't miss anything. That's the field notebook. Server room. Yeah, that's unlocked now. And here's torn pages. It looks like a further set of pages from the field notebook on the first floor. The story continues. The Dark says, so who do you listen to most? The gardener woman? The drone leader? The self-appointed director? The... William, sometimes he still broadcasts in the old colony. William. He sends me little messages, actually. And why him? Why William? He was so important here. He kept things working. He kept things repaired. He was essential, and nobody, well, nobody really gave him the respect he deserved. So what? Do you think you can relate to him? I don't know. Of all of them, I think I just understood him the best. When he stopped communicating, it felt like the end of the world. Well, when you think of it, it might be. You said it yourself. Paula gives the Dark a long, cold stare, the toughest she can muster. There's no point in arguing the inevitable. Paula doesn't say anything. That seems to be the end of the story for now. I wonder if William is in the reference to Mr. William King, who was the maintenance chief in Colony B. Right. Mysteries at hand. You've scanned a still functioning terminal that's very apparently hooked up. That's still apparently hooked up to the tower's mainframe. I bet you that room is warm. The mainframe is unfortunately damaged, but the terminal you scanned can still help us. Good work. Well, you've found all the components I need for now. When you're finished there, you can use the shuttle to return home. Ah, we're done. But I don't think we've missed anything, so it's safe to say that I'm gonna go back. We didn't have enough time on the first episode to go back, but sucks. The comms relay appears to be in worse shape than I expected, but good work. It looks like you found what we needed for today. Go ahead and use the shuttle to come back home. Alright, we're coming home. Returning home to Colony A. They still use gears in the future. Probably automatic. Drive. Oh yeah, I can... Oh, okay. Excellent, you've arrived. Please see me in the core immediately so we can process your findings. Yes, sir. Anything else new here to interact with? Already? Already inaccessible, come on. With my core as a guide, the drones work in highly organized teams to complete dangerous or monotonous tasks very quickly. Huh. Yeah. Alright, anything here? Nothing here? Okay. Why don't you just start cleaning up, man? Jeez. Only have 3 weeks, man. Sync mission data with the AI core. Okay, I've synced the data you scanned. I've synced the data you scanned and collected today out there. Thank you for bringing this to me. I have good news as well. I've got the Holo-Sim Chamber up and running. The constructs of the 4 colonists are already loaded. They are already working on helping you, but due to the currently limited availability of power and processing cycles, the chamber's a little shaky. You can retire to your quarters when I have got the Holo-Sim stable enough for you to enter. I'll call for you. Ah. Aw, she went offline. Alright. Well, there's no other way, nowhere else to go but to sleep. Control room. Yep, okay. Let's put her helmet down. Oh, wow. Earl? Earl, can you hear me? I'm sorry to wake you, but I need to show you something. What is it? I was able to make the final adjustments and I got the Holo-Sim Chamber nice and stable for you. I think it's best if you meet one of the others as soon as possible, so could you please go to the chamber in the South Hall? Oh, it's late! Okay, fine. I'm so excited. Nothing jumps on me here. Just head south to the Holo-Sim Chamber and we can begin. Thank you for coming. The chamber will only work at night. Oh. When other systems are powered down. It's a limitation of our current situation, I'm afraid. This also means that I'll be in low-powered mode too, so you'll be on your own there. I won't be able to see or hear what happens, so the time you get in the chamber will be strictly between you and whoever you're seeing that day. In the morning, the holograms will sync their data and ideas with me. Tonight, you'll be meeting Winnie Laurier for the first time. Since the comms relay was her domain, it makes sense that you visit with her. Remember, these holographic recreations, they're based on data backups I kept for each key member of the colony. They are, in effect, the very same people. However, after the Rift event broke off, communication with other parts of the facility, and I lost track of these people. I was no longer able to keep them up to date. These constructs won't remember anything past a certain point. They might be a little touchy about that, so please do be careful. Anyway, when you're ready, just enter the chamber and use the control station within. When you're finished, you can return to your quarters. I'll speak to you again in the morning. Good luck in there. Okay. Good night. Good night. I hope these visits will help us with our goal. Alright. Just you and me then. Nothing else here. hi there. Don't mind me. I just need to finish these calculations. I'll be done in a moment. The AI told me about your trip today. Did you find the items you needed? Yes. What's the difference? That's good. I'm sure the AI will be able to help you get what you need in the end. Anyway, I think I'm done here for now, I guess. Let us have a seat on the sofa. I could use a break. Break, huh? Oh my, it is a hologram. The AI has us all working quite a bit. We can simulate pretty much whatever we need in here to figure out how to best help you. Whatever you scan out there, the AI can give to each of us in here so we can keep working. It's pretty smart. Setup, really. I choose to make my work environment this room. It's how I remember my old apartment back on Earth. Is that weird? No, not at all. Thank you for saying so. It's not the most practical choice, but having all my old books here and this old sofa feels like home. Anyway, the AI must certainly be keeping you busy as well, so I'm glad you're here, and since you are, well, what do you like to talk about? I'll talk about ship's comms, if you don't mind. Well, I'm sure as the AI explained, my job is to help you get the escape ship's communication systems repaired, so you don't blast off into space with no voice. Even if everything else is functioning, you wouldn't want to be out there with no way to contact anyone. I think I'd rather be adrift than not to have a working radio. But I think the AI's plan is sound. If you can contact someone from a shipping lane, you can hopefully arrange a pickup. Kind of like thumbing a ride back to Earth. I guess I never did that, now that I think of it. I definitely was too, well, afraid to try it. Anyway, sorry. I'm talking too much. Odd. I don't think I ever talked this much before, when I was, well, real. Alive. I wonder why that is. Want to talk about anything else? Let's talk about the colony. We had as much chance as anyone at making this work. In the end, I don't think I could quite believe it was going to fail. Ouch. We all arrived here when? 2048? What year is it now? Wow, so 16 years? So much has happened, and there was so much needless loss. By the time we all arrived here in 2048, the remote colony building systems had all the basics ready. Most people were pretty excited to get started. But I had a harder time adjusting. Space travel would do that to some people. At least that's what head psychologist Miss Bocard told. Something about how close everybody was. You know, it was easy to feel trapped. We trained for all that, of course, but the real thing is different. Do you want to talk about anything else? What do you pick? Oh, well, as you can probably tell, I'm not great at small talk, but okay, let's see. How about books? Do you read much? Sometimes. Oh, me? You're asking me if I read? Sometimes. I see. I don't want to bore you, but I definitely read a lot. Most of the other colonists weren't into books as I was. I really like adventure stories, big complicated ones. I suppose it helped deal with the relative closeness of living in a colony. I can imagine I was anywhere, and the Hudson Cartier manual said that escape was important to thriving in a remote colony. Escape? Wow, makes sense. Real-world escape as well. I suppose that's partly why we're equipped with these Holo-Sim Chamber. It wasn't standard to issue, so the higher-ups must have felt it was important. There were programs that we all brought with us. I don't know much about what the other people did in here. Maybe some took exotic vacations. William, Maintenance Chief King, think he had some versions of his wife in there. She didn't come with him. She stayed on Earth. He never said anything about it, but I could tell it got to him. I mean, it did to all of us, but most of us were, well, alone. Normally, Hudson Cartier wouldn't allow colonists to be separated from their loved ones. They came as a package, or they didn't go at all. Keep stress down, they said. But William, well, he was a bit older and the best candidate for the job. I suppose HC knew how important he was to the mission. Damn, I wonder what his wife is doing. If she's still alive and back on Earth. I wonder if she knows, you know, what happened to us. Anyway, so you were in the comms relay today. What is like out there? Oh, should I show the pages? Okay, I'll show the pages. You what? Oh, you found a notebook, didn't you? With a story in it. Oh no, that's embarrassing. Yeah, that notebook was mine. I was writing stories while to pass the time and to deal with things. I always wanted to write a book, but I never did. I guess I figured it was my only chance to try. I know it wasn't very good. I guess I was trying to put my thoughts and, well, my feelings into some kind of relatable way. But that was probably pretty obvious. It's funny though, now that I think of it, I don't know how the story ends. I can't remember anything where it went. But what did you think of what I read? I mean, if you read it. It was good. It was good. Really? Well, thanks. I appreciate you saying that. It means a lot. Real. It was not finished. What else do you think about the comms relay? It was dumb. It was damn. Oh, it was acidic rain. Ah, the acidic rain must really be wearing it down, then. That was one of the factors we couldn't probably account for. Hudson Cartier knew that of the weather systems on that planet, of course. It had decades worth of survey data with which to plan for this project. But I guess a decade only tells you so much. The systems changed, and the acidic rain became much worse and much more frequent. I'd be surprised if any of the structures there didn't suffer damage. In Colony B, we had it the worst. Things eroded so fast. The comms relay seemed relatively intact, but even so, it was as though to keep the equipment working. I can still feel the chill of that place somehow. Maybe it's a good thing to have that scarf. Huh? It's warm. I'm sure it is. It probably protects against the rain and the silica with the wind tends to bring up. What else do you think about the comms relay? It was empty. There are 5 towers in the relay. You must have been in Tower A. It was never completed. It never was completed. The relay was designed to be redundant, so not everything is in the one place. There are always backups of critical systems. I was the one who designed it, or consulted on the key components back on Earth. Not everything was built to spec. I remember there was some issues with some of the drones. We lost some capability, so we had to think on our feet. That's why Tower A is only half finished. It seems like almost nothing went the way it was supposed to. So it's awful to think about all those people. I know. You have it worse though. To be the last, I can't even bear to think about it. So, it kind of sounds selfish, but as I work in here, I keep thinking about the fact that I'm here and yet, well, I'm not. I think I feel I can see you, obviously, and it all seems real, but I'm not here, am I? I'm not really around anymore. So obviously, something happened to me. I mean, the real me. But I can only remember so far back. I guess the AI's version of me only accounts for so much. It's like a backup, I suppose. The me you see? This is the most recent version, but does it count? Does any of this matter if I'm not even real? R to me. Okay, thanks. It means a lot that you think so. And that you came here to talk to me. I mean, it's not just for work. Look, I don't want to keep you here, considering all you have to worry about. You need to rest, and you still have so much to do. But do you mind to see me if you can find out? But do you mind to see if you can find out what happened to me? Maybe find some kind of record of what I went through. I'll try. Okay, I'd appreciate. I know you have more important things to worry about. Anyway, thanks again and good night. the colors turned into red and there was a blue one. So there's a good response and a bad response? Alright, okay, so we're done with that. We're gonna go back to our room. And we're saving, okay. Well, it's a good opportunity to save our game. Save here? Yeah, I'm gonna go for the bed at night. And end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. Well, it's a lot of talk. Making my throat dry. I wasn't expecting that. It felt like I didn't give any other voices because I'm not feeling up to health condition right now. I'm feeling sick actually. But I'm excited to do the next episode. And in the meantime, this is Minkwarrior and I'm out of here.